All right, so painting and styling your space. Now, here's where we can either use a blue tapey thing or a green tapey thing to make sure that when we're doing the paint thing, we're not getting the paint where we don't want and we're keeping our paint where we do want. So if you're like me, you chose the green tapey thing. Now I actually do have a tip and some advice here if you are going to be painting your space. Before you put the tape down, you want to first wipe off the surface where the tape is going to go. It's really likely that these areas on the top of your door frames or window frames haven't gotten any love for a while. So that means there's going to be a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, a lot of buildup of stuff over time. And what that's going to do is it's going to stop your tape from getting a really good bond and seal to stop your paint from getting where you don't want it to get. So take a rag, take a towel, take your tongue, whatever it is, and clean the tape areas first. And now is the moment of truth. We're gonna take our little rolly thing and we're gonna start rolling out the paint that we chose on our backdrop. Now I went with a matte black because it fits in with the professional feel that I want my studio to have. And I felt comfortable going with matte black because if it was just a black wall behind me, there wouldn't be any character, there wouldn't be any depth, and it would feel a little bit cold and just plain boring. But because I knew the table that I was using had really nice natural wood, the shelves in the background had a cool vibe, and that I was gonna have warm lighting and lamps behind me, I knew that the contrast with the matte black and the items in frame were really gonna create a nice balance of a professional look meets an inviting and welcoming look. And so once you've painted your wall and you're dreading the possibility that you may have chosen the wrong color, we're gonna put that aside because now it is time to pull our tape off and reveal our masterpiece. Pulling off this tape is oddly satisfying. And so next up, because my shooting space has two windows, I chose to go with black blackout curtains. Okay, yeah. I chose to go with black blackout curtains to control the outside light so that whether I was shooting at 9 a.m. in the morning or 9 p.m. at night, I would still get consistent lighting inside my space. So it's looking pretty dang good. You can see we have the backdrop painted, we have our shelves magically hung, and they're still on the wall, which is really a good sign. Next, we want to add the items that are going to go in behind us. Because my channel and my online courses are all about filmmaking and cinematography, I chose some old vintage cameras with some camera lenses, this really cool modern light, some other cool lighting, and just a few other little things to just give the space a little more character. So now your setup and your space should really be coming together. You should have a general framing of your shot, which we're actually going to be fine-tuning later. You should have your items, your shelving, your styling, and your painting, if you chose to do so, all ready to go. Because next up, we're gonna learn how we can set up our room to get rid of echo, to get rid of reverb, and really set it up for the best sound dynamics possible.